like him being like they're promoting children gambling. Like, no, that's not it either.
It's not like promoting. It's more like
he just said that though.
No,
I know it's a joke, but like,
stupid fuck. No, it's
that's like if I make a video talking about your podcast is making children. It's not making children do anything. You're saying something really big so that people can like go like yeah, but
not necessarily. It's more like he's adding emphasis to it to make it more like
children is a big emphasis. Is what I'm saying.
But it's more like teenagers because that's
he
what they
that.
are. And he did. He fucking said
he said kids, children, babies.
That's what they fucking.
I get the joke. It's just if someone in the comments is like, that's like you're kind of like making it bigger than what it is. It's true though. I understand the joke and I understand, I gotta go big. I gotta make the big jokes because people like it.
Not necessarily. It's more like exaggeration.
That's what I'm saying. It's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
A big one. I was watching it. He's completely right. I'm not saying that. It's just like, damn, dude. Like you gotta say shit that's not even true, so people can listen. Or like
no,
whatever.
that's not what it is. No.
So what is it? Why would you say that?
Again, it's just a fucking exaggeration.
But why would you say that?
Say what?
Why would you exaggerate? Joke. But why do people do that?
I guess just to add emphasis to what it is originally.
Make emphasis.
I wanted to make an intro, but
I can't believe we're fucking talking about this right now.
It's not a big deal. You're making
these guys
it.
You're making into it. This
I just said,
intro.
it's like a really it's like a big joke. It's like a big emphasis.
We're not using this audio.
We are using this audio.
Fuck off. No, we're not.
He sounded like people who say, if you play this shooting game, you're promoting children doing this. That's basically what it is.
No, that's not it. That's not.
So what's the difference?
That's not like fucking 90s and 80s media where people would talk about fucking Mortal Kombat. No, it's not. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Alright, so what's the difference of what he said and someone
he's just, as the kids would say nowadays, throwing subs. That's all it is. He's just kind of like making fun of them.
Besides, it's not like,
I don't know why you're making... Okay, sorry.
There's a direct correlation between what he's saying and between, like, what's actually happening. He's saying that people are gambling on these sites. Children. That's actually happening. Whereas we're not going outside beating the shit out of people just because...
You don't think there's been a case where a child, like...
Sure, but what's the ratio of that happening in comparison to...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Exactly. You rarely see cases like that.
How can a child even do that shit?
What?
Do you need a
gamble?
No, on the CS:GO thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You get the skins, or you could put in.
Damn, children can get that shit.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
They're MLG pros on PC.
No, it's more like
through loot crates, pretty much.
Yeah, but you gotta play.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's such an easy thing, and
I don't think that's children. This sounds like a 12-year-old.
These are very rare things to get, by the way. You can't just get it.
No, I know. I watched Jack Raglan. He used to be a professional CS:GO player. I know the game. I've watched it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like children, I don't.
Children can get access to these games.
They really can. It's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If not,
I'm not saying it's possible. It's just he was really picking at that joke. That was fine. But then it's just like, all right, you're emphasizing
really
it, and
it's this joke more than it has to be. Really.
No, I just said one thing. Are you telling me? You literally said it's an emphasis. That's all it is. Yeah. That's it.
He is expressing that emphasis because
that's what I'm saying.
That's going to be the one thing that turns heads.
He's not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were like, no, fuck off. I'm like, what do you mean? He makes these videos to really turn heads. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
That's it. You were saying fuck off. I'm like, what do you mean? You're really going to sit there and act naive and say, oh no, he's saying that for the good of people.
Oh no, that's not what I mean. It's just
so why you
emphasis about it. I think meant something completely fucking different.
No, I literally said he's doing it for I didn't say attention, but I was kind of...
I thought that's what you meant. Like you were just, he said it to I don't know, I guess make a bigger deal than what it really is.
Because that makes people turn on. I guess. Everyone does it. Me too. People, you can't say
oh no, of course.
Everyone is in their own way being scummy. People who make videos on other people being scummy are not as scummy, but they're instigators.
Well, yeah.
That's why my first question was is this really what he does?
What? No.
And you said he doesn't.
He does not.
No, that's what I'm like. All right.
He's not really instigating.
That's why I never watched Leafy or I keep forgetting his real name, not Gnome Guy.
Gnome Guy.
Oh, Keemstar.
Because they literally make videos on other people.
No, it's just like clickbait titles, and it fucking works.
Hey guys, Leafy here.
I've seen some titles of H3H3. They're not super clickbaity, but they're like...
Like how?
They're like...
Describe one.
What was the title of that video?
CSGO
Like
lies in
every
deception.
clickbaity video is kind of like
exaggerating.
Yeah, well,
that's normal people.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
just
really
like,
exaggerating.
Yeah,
CSGO
like clickbait
lies
is
in
like
deception.
Fucking, we're fucking talking about this right now. Fuck.
Yeah, we are. Of course, we got right into it.
Most YouTubers, especially big ones, do like quote unquote clickbait, but they're true, but they're just exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting at. Like this. I was like, is that? I saw his first video. I saw was like the Vape Nation. It was a creative video. I was like, all right, this guy. I don't know who he is. I never heard of him. Oh no, actually I did from you. But like I watched it and I was like, he's obviously creative. And that's why when I saw this is the second video I've ever seen him. I don't watch him.
Yeah.
Like I saw him and I was like, this guy's clearly funny and creative. I'm not gonna watch him now.
Kind of just
I don't know. It's probably because he was like, it was the whole YouTube drama shit, and I didn't want to be watching any of that.
Yeah,
he was a part, like, he wasn't like, he was a part of it. You can't say he wasn't because he was.
What? The thing with Leafy?
Yeah, he was in it, but that's why I didn't watch it. I was like, I'll wait till this blows away.
That was
and it
one
pretty much
thing.
kind of did.
It was like one thing that was really in, honestly.
But that whole thing was just like, everyone was talking about it. That's why
people blew it up. That's the thing.
But that's the internet for you.
But he's had his own thing before.
No. That's why when I saw that one video, I'm like, you are creative and you are funny. I'll just wait till this blows away.
To watch his new stuff.
Just to watch anything. Because like I wanted to watch
then
Grady
what's the
Under A,
point?
and like most of what I was seeing was revolving around it. And I was like, I'll just wait till this
I think
blows.
you're beating around the bush. You're not gonna watch it at all.
Probably not.
This is
I don't watch people that I watch
Because
now.
like to like wait
that
for
was
it
like-
to all blow away. To
Yeah, to
watch
give it
his
a
older stuff.
No, not to watch his older stuff. To watch new.
Why would you do that? Why not just check out his old stuff? And
If it's good, it's good.
And not to use that whole thing. Oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it. You can clearly ignore it. You can.
No,
clearly
I was like,
ignore
oh, he's talented, but all this is going on, so I'll just wait to even give it a chance. Because I don't even watch the shit I like now. I don't even watch Filthy Frank. I don't even watch iDubbbz. Just because of that whole thing, I was like, I'm gonna wait.
the whole thing.
Just like everyone talking about everybody else.
What?
Just about everyone talking about everybody else.
I'm gonna move
iDubbbz
this.
did it.
About who?
About Keemstar.
About everything.
I guess.
And I was just like, since I don't know Keemstar, since I don't know who this is, I'm not gonna watch a video talking shit about.
iDubbbz done that before. He's even done it with his Kickstarter crap.
Yeah, but those are nobodies.
So because it's Gnome Star,
It's because everyone is doing it, and I don't know, because like, all right, the video is revolving about a guy who has a YouTube channel. So if to get the jokes and all this shit talking, you have to have prior knowledge. To talk about someone on the internet, you just have to watch one video or whatever Kickstarter.
He wasn't even the first one, to be honest.
What?
Some guy, the Lou Review. He's like some Australian. Exactly. You don't know who he is. He's some guy from Australia that I know of. He was kind of the first person to kind of expose him and made a big deal about it. He was like 14.
Oh yeah, you could tell the guy was a dick.
Who?
Gnome Star, whatever his name is.
Well, yeah, but it's like prior knowledge, and then people kind of.
But
like,
I don't know.
start
Just
digging.
even prior to that, I was kind of falling off on Joe G. I was just falling off, and then when all that stuff happened, I was like, I don't want to listen to this, so I'll just wait. And I'm like, I'm in a funk now where I'm just like.
I pretty much just watch Maximilian and like Excellent Adventures now.
Yeah, that's all I really do. I think I just kind of
I'm subscribed to Filthy Frank.
I'm subscribed to all of them.
Named
I
Adox
I see a video and I'm like, I can watch this another time, and I keep doing that, and I keep doing that, and I keep doing that. But like, they're still all funny and creative. Like I watched that one video of H3H3. I don't even know who the fuck it was, and I was like, that's creative and funny.
I'm not subscribed to H3H3 or he because I don't like how he does his videos.
What do you mean?
I don't find the format that he uses very funny. Even like him,
things?
him interrupting the video to talk about it.
Well, it's just like commentaries, honestly.
And some people it's a format that kind of suits a more serious style of video.
Yeah, it does.
And
he's not like, I don't want to sound like a fucking fanboy. He's just like really not. That's something around it.
I mean,
It's more like
you like him. You like him.
He like. It's not attack. It's more like he. I guess target is a better way. Like he finds people in particular. He's not gonna go after like crazy shit or like stupid shit. It's more like you're a grown adult.
He addresses stuff that I guess he feels needs to be addressed.
Exactly. It's more like people actually take you serious. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's kind of like when Djibouti makes like parodies and satires of like actual products that are made and sold and are televised on TV as infomercials. It's like it's kind of like that. It's not like he's gonna the cringy kind of what Leafy does.
That's why I never even watched one of his videos.
And I'm sure if you're into like being kind of like an asshole and troll and like you want to like cringe up a little bit, like emo kid kills himself live. I mean, if you're into that, then fine, whatever. You kind of grow out of it.
I watch a lot of these like
it's
Go ahead.
It's more like people who believe what the fuck they're saying. They're so far up their ass.
That? You said go ahead, immediately cut him off.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just more like people who believe like their own shit. It's like that. I'm not sure if you saw it, but like that girl that gives her fucking natural enemas and all this other shit, and she's like kind of fucking crazy. Shit like that.
You mean that black girl?
No. Some other white girl who's like pro-vegan and like all this shit. Like they believe what they're saying, and what they're saying is truth. And if you're a hater, then fuck you.
I don't. I hate
shit like that.
I would love to
if you're not with
all of that. The people who do that, they're in their own bullshit bubble. That like
if you're not with them, you're a hater.
Exactly.
If you're not with them, you're a hater. There's no room for any type of discussion. It's like you either agree with me or you can get the fuck out.
Just like a lot of 13-year-old Tumblr girls, but hey.
Feminism, SJW. That's another discussion.
That's kind of what it is, and
I just asked that just because whenever I watch videos about other people, I'm just like, I'd rather watch a creative video or like something that doesn't have to.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. I'm just saying that's my since I don't really give a fuck about people like any big YouTubers or like that kind of stuff. If it's a video on someone I don't know, I just like I'll watch something else. I'd rather people be creative and instead of talking about.
I mean, I watch it just because like these people.
No, they're funny. Like iDubbbz. I don't know. I didn't know who Keemstar was.
I didn't find that video too funny.
What?
Rather, just more revealing and interesting.
That's what it is exactly. Because he was being serious.
I skipped through most of it honestly, since I didn't know who he was. I just skipped through like the ending.
iDubbbz put a lot of work into that, and like he actually did his work, and like
I just saw like a couple seconds. I think he was going in a sewer or some tunnel.
There
I skipped it.
Actually, it's a storm drain.
Oh yeah, I saw the thumbnail.
No, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Please.
Actually,
I'll sit one day, maybe watch them. I don't know.
I mean, you can't force yourself. If you're not gonna watch it, then you don't want to watch it. It's not like, well, I did like him in the beginning.
No, it's not that. I just look at it and I'm like, oh fuck, I can watch this. Or something about Street Fighter. I'll watch that.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna watch all of his Kickstarter craps. I mean, I'm not gonna suck his dick like that.
I did that already.
Yeah. When I first got into it, I watched all of that. I watched the majority.
There's a lot that I didn't see, but I'm like, hey, if it pops up, I'll show because I have nothing else to watch. But I'm not gonna be like, I gotta cycle everything. No.
I just kept watching it until I was like done.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's really what I did.
It's kind of like
because like he was funny and I was like, I'll keep watching. There were some that were hit or miss and I was like, I'll watch a different one.
Yeah, but he knows that.
Yeah.
He's just like, it's like whatever. It's more like, what am I gonna find today? What kind of stupid shit?
What I did stop watching first was like his fan mails. I really like would just after a couple of them I was like, I don't want to watch this shit.
Well, he doesn't want to make them. It's more like, all right, I guess.
He's still making them.
Didn't he say he was stopped? He closed down the PO box.
It's a new one, and this one isn't as bad.
I don't think I watched.
He doesn't. I don't think he likes making them, honestly, just because like
he does not.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because once I started seeing like, another pair of blocks, I was like, he's not having fun.
He's not.
That's making me not like want to watch it. It just kind of goes away.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just more like filler. It's like, well, I gotta give the people something.
What's up, guys? This is the podcast.
The podcast.
The podcast. The name of the podcast is the podcast.
There you go.
Fucking unprofessional as shit. What a roaring start.
Son, we're on a blue snowball, man.
That's pretty good.
We ain't professional yet.
That's pretty
We
good.
getting there.
Don't expose.
We hungry.
We hungry.
We hungry out in these streets, bro.
Alright, no, but seriously, say the name. Seriously, say the name.
What is
Experience Podcast?
Experience
Say that a little bit
Podcast.
louder, not as mumble, like use some
Experience Podcast or EXPodcast.
Welcome to the Experience Podcast. I'm your host, Signature Salt. You can go fuck yourself.
That's not bad. You could use it. Fuck.
Oh, we using it. I went through the effort of getting my ass up to the microphone about a good foot.
Boy, putting in work.
Putting in that work.
I thought we were gonna emphasis on the EX and then just experience.
The EX
Experience
Podcast.
That's too quick. You have to do the low tier guide. The EX.
How does it do it again? I forgot.
Fucking, you suck.
Yeah, he goes like, "What's up, everybody? It's low
T. No, actually, no, I forgot to say fuck.
tier." God.
And you have K-Brad in the background just being hype man.
Fucking drinking from his Gatorade bottle. Like,
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
K-Brad's cool. I like K-Brad.
K Brizzle.
Right,
My friend said he looked like a blowfish.
Oh, fuck, too real.
it is true. Because his hair makes it look like it.
It's his eyes, too.
Oh, Kevin? She's alright.
I mean, no disrespect, K-Brad.
Nah, he does. He wants to fight. First time you see him fight, just fuck
He
him
used to
up.
be a football player. You ain't got fucked.
Just swing at him.
Be the first one to swing.
Just go like,
New York rules. Alright, so introductions. Who the fuck are you people? Ooh, that's a roaring start right there. Okay.
That is
Did you hear it?
yeah, I heard that. That was clean.
Clean AF.
We got E Money.
That's not actually my name.
What the fuck you gotta keep? Why you gotta break it?
Because they used to call me that shit in high school. Patrick used to call me that in high
People
school.
don't know who Patrick is. Patrick
I
Star?
don't even know who
Who the
Patrick
hell is that?
Some black guy.
Patrick Star, yeah.
Blackman. Alright, so no, seriously, introductions. Who the fuck are you people?
You might as well start. You're talking.
Why the fuck I gotta do it?
Because you brought it up.
You do it. Introduce us however you want.
Fuck, I don't want to do this. This is work, boys.
Start with, you want to give your age?
Hell no, what's wrong with you? This is
I'm in my early 20s.
I am in my 40s.
Don't actually do that. What's wrong with you?
I have a gray patch, and I'm suffering from a midlife crisis.
Alright,
Yeah,
seriously,
shit, you
introductions
know,
now. Seriously. Okay, so this is the EX
Shitcast. What's up, everybody?
fucking Experience Podcast.
Experience Podcast.
We are your hosts. Nick. Fuck, this is so stupid.
What's up, everybody? Yo, my name's Nick, aka Salt. I mean, you knew that from last time.
This is
you
a
know.
shit podcast.
You should have recognized
You
our
should
voices
remember
by
me.
now. Yeah.
You know, E Money, aka. I ain't doing this AKA shit again,
No, we're
man.
doing it as a joke.
It's dry as fuck.
Okay, so fuck, I don't want to. We should start from over.
Alright.
Fuck this. No. This is too wrong.
My talents.
My talents. Fuck off with that.
I'm in 4th grade. My talents are. No, but seriously, I guess I draw.
Well, you don't even know who you are.
My name is Edgar.
Bland as fuck.
Just playing Edgar, bro.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm not gonna make a fake name.
No one's
Who's gonna look me up? Nobody.
What's up? This is Nick, Edgar, and Frank.
There you go. That's the introduction.
We got it.
We all have kind of an artistic background. Right now,
I ain't got shit.
you're a music man.
Am I?
Music man.
I'm a
You
music
made
man.
your little character on Photoshop.
Did I?
Salt man.
Salt man.
Saltman.
All right, I have an artistic
Buy the
background.
shirts.
Buy the shirts.
Me and Frank went to the same art high school. I continued in my studies in art school,
I'm a fucking failure.
and I'm currently in art school. I do illustrations.
Frank.
I play
runs his
fighting
own
games. I
business.
play video games.
Whoa,
That's pretty much it.
You just gotta say like who we are, and that's it. You didn't have to like go into like.
All right, so
He likes long walks on the beach.
Exactly. What is this, an
all right, so,
eHarmony account?
all right, so what do you mean who we are?
Like, okay,
Do it right now.
What's up?
okay.
My name is Nick. I do music. I do clothing.
What the
I
fuck is
play
the difference
video
of what I
games.
said?
It's more like you were going in detail. Like you were giving.
I said 2 things. I'm in
I
art
do it
school and
all.
I play fighting games.
You had to simplify that though.
I play fighting games as well, by the way, and I kick his ass. So
When?
we gonna bring up that lobby, my nigga? Son, I will go.
You
I
had the
will go.
game for 6 months. I had it for 1 month. I never played Street Fighter 4 until the last iteration.
If it's any consolation,
The last
you
iteration.
kicked my ass in Street Fighter.
That's
4.
what I was gonna say. I played that game, the last iteration, and I beat you. And I don't feel like you even tried.
You guys are spiking.
Because I didn't know anything about the game at that time. I wasn't playing that
Fighter
game.
4?
Street Fighter 4.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I wasn't playing that game because my arcade stick broke.
How
At
long
that
did you
time.
go without playing?
Huh?
How long?
About like 2-3 months.
I went like, how long was that game out? 4 years? 4 years without playing it. But whatever. This is a new game, Street Fighter 5. I've been practicing, so
He's free.
we'll see how it goes. I thought it was gonna be free when I played you. I was surprised. I was like, I'm not even gonna get around.
He got around. I got a
couple
He got
rounds.
a game on me. He got a game on me.
But now I know how to play now.
Ooh.
And
I
I
can't
got
play him, man.
I got like 5 characters under
He's
my
actually
belt.
good.
I got that Ryu, Nikali, Gael,
Guy.
I'm already fucked because I play Cammy, so
Balrog.
fuck.
I'm pretty sure I have an Ibuki if I wanted to.
Nah.
Alex.
You ain't got a new Ibuki. You ain't got a new.
I played Ibuki was my main for like
As soon
3
as
months
Urian comes out, I'm not
in
gonna
Street
have
Fighter 4.
problems.
I never
with
actually
any of
played
these,
as Urian. I just like how he looks.
Balrog players.
Crush. Kill.
He's not
Kill.
He's not like that anymore.
Yeah, I know. I've heard his voice. I know I heard his voice.
I wish he was. I like that.
I like that voice too.
Die.
He just says that all
Crush.
Yeah, it was just one word. That's pretty much it.
Aegis reflect.
And this game is more
the
like,
time. Yeah.
I guess, a character.
Ah!
Amazing.
The tackle.
Yeah.
You gotta end it with the crush, though.
Crush.
You sound like an old man.
It's kind of
That's
what
what he
sounded.
sounds
Yeah.
like.
He's like in his
Sounds like a.
late 20s.
Is he?
Urian?
Urian?
Street Fighter in Dirt Strike?
Or
No.
30s.
He
No,
was.
he's old.
No, he was probably in his older 20s. So Gil is older than him.
He is. He's his older brother, so he's the
Yeah.
younger one.
Gil. But they didn't even try with that name now that I think about it. Gil, he throws a sonic boom. He throws a low sonic boom too. What is that? Guile's like fucking son or something? Like what? Who the fuck is he?
That wouldn't
Yo?
make any sense.
Yeah, who is he?
Product of Illuminati.
Yeah, like they were experimenting with kids when they were early kids. Fuck.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't want to spoil it. Fuck it.
I kind of already said it.
How? This is a fucking 18-year-old fucking game.
Spoilers,
What
man.
spoilers?
Spoilers.
That's like spoiling
I
Star
haven't
Wars
played
at this
it.
point.
I haven't played it, so it's new to me.
That's
That's everyone
That's
else's
true.
logic mostly.
Most people haven't played Third Strike who are playing. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. Statistics.
the demographic of whoever is going to be watching this
Basically.
by the time it blows the fuck
Watching
up.
or hearing, honestly.
No, they can watch sound. I'm getting way too retarded in here.
All right, so Frank, you didn't introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself. You got the mic, my nigga.
Fuck, man. It sucks. It's third grade all over again.
Get
Spelling bee. How do you spell cow? I don't fucking know. I croaked. No, my name is Frank. I guess I'm an artist. Like, not. Yeah, I do art. I dabble in fighting games, even though I'm a fucking scrub. And
Have some confidence in yourself, my nigga.
Yeah, you're not.
You do this shit.
Yeah, we're all
Exactly.
like
You
we're
in
all
there.
like
no, because then
casual
I
players.
come off as humble, and then people then you sweep.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
humble.
exactly.
That's bitch.
Exactly.
Nah.
Ooh, poor boy. He think he bad, but he actually good. Man, I want that. I fucking want that. I know. I'm an artist. What I mostly do is just kind of like my own stuff, original artwork.
You're going too in. You're talking too much.
I mostly just dabble in art, really, and I'm a fighting game enthusiast and everything else in between.
Enthusiast.
I'm enthusiast because let's be honest, Nick. I don't play them seriously. I like them a lot.
Enthusiast.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
All right,
The
so
closest
who,
he does
who,
to playing them seriously is Tekken.
Tekken. That's the only game I really fuck with.
Yeah.
And
I'll
aside
fuck
from
with
that, I really like horror movies. I fucking overanalyze too many things. But
Shades of horror.
that's his bitch ass name.
Better than Honest Flowers.
Boy, I swear. That's it's a shitty introduction, but that's more or less who we are.
So what are we talking about? What are we here to talk
Well, I'm the
about?
only one who saw the Berserk anime. It's not good.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we could talk. We could segue into.
It's not good. I'm gonna start with the beginning.
Fellas. To anyone who is possibly listening to sound, well, actually, watching sound. What is berserk?
It's a fucking. I can't even explain it. What do you mean?
Like, what is it in its purest form? What is it? Like,
it's a story about. It's a series about
it's a
swordsman named Guts, roughly around medieval times. And his story. Alright, so what do you call it?
He fucks a woman in a forest. That's all you need.
You're going to win.
What are you talking about? That's nothing.
Right.
That's
There's demons. It's medieval. There's some sorcery.
He's awesome. What more do you want?
That's the gist. Okay. I can't go too in about anything else.
Everything a man wants.
It is a popular black. Is it what do you consider like a black horror story? Like it's very dark in what it is.
Horror.
It's not horror.
It's just definitely dark.
It's dark.
Like a dark story.
Not like it does have like I guess violence, but it's like it's dark in more of a mental and that kind of stuff.
And tone,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely has a dark.
It's not to it. Teenage boy gets demon powers.
No, it's this dude
went through some shit.
Went through the most shit possible.
And you're gonna go along with the ride, basically.
And you get to see it, ladies and gentlemen.
So
you get
there
to
is
see
a
how
new
fucked this dude is.
Adaptation
2016. First episode came out Friday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Came out. You could just say that came out.
It just came out
recently.
I guess beginning with the intro.
Came out like a.
It's not good. It's not.
Well, explain what you mean by that.
I don't want to say it's not good. It's okay. The song, it's an okay song. Doesn't really work well for the actual song. I mean, the actual anime.
The last time we were talking here, you said like you didn't like it.
Oh yeah, just looking at it,
of course, but
I was on Instagram and a friend posted like a video of the video playing,
watching,
and you know I didn't know anyone else's opinion. Just watching it, I was like, oh no, it looks like not great for a couple reasons. The song is like a good song because I even downloaded it on SoundCloud. I never heard of the band or the song, so it's a good song. It doesn't work. It doesn't set the tone for Berserk, but that's kind of like if you like the song,
that's fine. It has nothing to do with
that. Yeah. It's not that. Just visually, it's not great because there's like a lot of clashing of art styles and animation. Like throughout the whole thing, it's a very kind of like roughly drawn intro, and then like the last 5 seconds are like parts of the actual anime.
I'm sorry. It's fine.
It's like part of the actual anime. So the intro, just watching it was like, you can tell it's like they didn't have the budget to make like a really like big intro. It's just kind of like I wouldn't be surprised if they made the anime and then the intro was last. It kind of looks like it. As far as the show,
again, first impressions without really necessarily spoiling.
No, I wasn't gonna go in detail. It's just it's not good because they're combining two arcs. They're combining the Black Swordsman arc and the what is it called?
They talked about.
I didn't even know the different names of the arcs.
They're combining Black Swordsman and starts with a C. The Conviction arc.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're combining those two arcs, which it's not. People were thrown off because they saw characters that weren't there.
Uh-huh.
CG aside, it's. I've watched all the movies, so I'm kind of used to it.
Well, that's the thing.
There's parts that are CG and they're bad, but there are some like parts, especially when they go in like Guts' face, like just the face, that look actually good. They're shell shaded and they have like these lines, and it looks good. And there's some parts that look weird.
By the way, Guts is the main character. He's the
protagonist.
Because you don't know if he's pro or...
Yeah, he's the antagonist. He's the guy you basically...
Well, protagonist is just more like... It's more like what the story's revolving, and the antagonist just happens to be, you know, like the opposing person or someone that's trying to...
So far, they haven't introduced it. So far, it's just basically meet this guy Guts, and he's a badass.
Can the antagonist, quote unquote...
He doesn't necessarily have to be bad.
No, I mean, like, is the antagonist, quote unquote, really the antagonist in Berserk? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a lot of planes that pass through here.
And this underground.
Berserk is very weird.
We recorded in a bunker.
Actually, it's a storm drain.
You can go fuck yourself.
All right then. All right.
We're gonna jump him afterwards. Don't worry, guys.
Beat him something fierce. No, but yeah, the show is combining two arcs. You can really like, if you've read the manga, you can kind of see the plot holes. Like, oh,
Are they missing something?
hold
This
up,
fucking
I got a
phone
message. Where's it gonna go? It's not gonna be good because the only thing that Berserk has going for it is it's not this bombastic show. It's a show basically that's good because of its characters, world building, lore, the connection that all characters have together. When you combine two separate arcs, you're kind of disrupting that, and what it ends up being is like a very half-ass show about characters that we should know about or that we should give a shit about, but you're combining two arcs, and it's just fucking up the flow of a story that's well paced, and it's fucking it up. So really, this anime just has nothing. If it continues like this, it has nothing going for it. Because you can't really like muddy. You can't really make like some animes.
It has to be at its own pace.
Yeah,
at the pace that it was.
Well,
set
here's
up.
the
there are shows that have like not great characters, that have not great this, but work because you can add these very like bombastic and very like eye candy stuff. You can make it like cool and like all this stuff. Berserk is just it's a fucking solid story with characters, and if it doesn't have that, you might as well not make it. Like, and I don't like saying that. I'm like super happy that it's a thing. I'm actually happy for Berserk how it is.
Cracking like the 4th of July.
That's actually not bad. That's oh boy, pause.
I'm trying to think. Like, the manga is like coming at least monthly. There's an anime and there's a video game that's gonna come out in 2017.
Well, here's the thing. This isn't the first anime adaptation.
Yeah. No, I know it's
This is
not
the first.
But like, this is all happening at once, and that's a good thing.
But that's the thing.
It just sucks that this anime is
They
like
don't wanna
not coming out.
They don't want to repeat those arcs again. Like to the people who have seen the old anime, because again, this isn't the first adaptation that's been done. This is a newer one. They not necessarily assuming, but more like, okay, we don't want to be doing this.
No, that's fine. I'm actually fine with them starting at the Black Swordsman, but they're combining an arc that hasn't happened with this arc. There's a character that's introduced that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's fucking it up. All right, I get like they have the movies. If if you want, you can watch those and catch up to date. Read the manga actually.
If you're gonna do anything.
If you're gonna do anything. But like from where it is,
not too heavy into like anime or manga, then
if you're not a fucking
watch the
weeaboo.
movies.
yeah, watch the movies. They do a pretty decent job. CG isn't that bad actually.
That's what my dad did. He just watched the movies and he was more interested in it.
Well, if you're like
continued with it.
As animation goes, like if you're interested in that, if you're like anyone who likes animation, doesn't have to be categorized as anime, then that's something you should check out because it is well done animation wise. There you go. Because
it's just combining two arcs, and it's just it's not good, and people are noticing it. Some people are like, I don't get it. I don't get what's so bad.
No, would you say people are jumping the gun because it is literally the first episode, or do you?
No. Like they're already doing it. That it's already like kind of fucked.
But it's okay.
It's not the worst thing ever. There are some people that are like, this is the worst thing ever. No,
okay, it's like earlier today. We, as another example, we used some other different show, Terra for Mars. To anyone who knows what that is or doesn't, that's a whole different thing. But that got a second season.
Yeah.
And we both know that first episode that we saw was
horrible.
so shit.
Yeah.
But then on the way here to our storm drain,
I started showing him some
Small
clips
clips,
because I heard it's actually like it's adapting the manga pretty well.
and it drastically was an improvement, like a really huge improvement.
No, but that's the thing. One thing is complaining about like animation or it's doing this. They're literally already combining it. Like it's already messed up.
But
that's the thing. You
but-
can't make it look better because Berserk revolves mostly about character development, the characters, what kind of world they live in, all the
But the same thing with Terra for Mars. People were literally powering up like Super Saiyans, and characters were changed.
But that's like visual. They're not messing up the story. It's just If you can ignore the fact that it looks dumb that they're powering up like they're Super Saiyans, if they're making it right,
like a shift in tone as to what something was super
that's a tone
serious. That's just like it's more or less affecting the story. Because if it's affecting the tone, people who are dying, but people are cracking jokes about fucking someone's boobs. It's more or less.
You can change that though. You can make another episode and fix that. With this, you can't unintroduce a character. You can't. They have like when you finish the episode, they have previews. You can't take that back.
That's true.
You can't make characters not interact. You can't. They already did it. That's why I'm saying it's fucked. It's not. It doesn't have to do with anything visual.
Well, this is the first season. I'm assuming they're gonna get more, right?
Ha! Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you that confident in that? Saying that, I guess saying that.
People are lucky that there's an anime. You think they're gonna get a second one? No, especially the way they're going. Get the fuck out of here.
2016 is a
Berserk is not one of those series that people will just drop. Like companies will just throw the money and do this.
It really should be because
it should
has
be
that type of following.
It is like huge, even though it is very.
It's not getting the JoJo treatment. Like I don't really know JoJo that well,
and
but JoJo is a thing,
which is weird.
It's niche. That's what I'm saying. It's a very niche thing that not a lot of companies would be like. I'm gonna throw money.
That's
you can't really tell everyone it's like
the ground like JoJo Fist of the North Star. It has that type of following. It has that type of popularity.
That the people who like it
Japan.
fucking love it, and if they fuck it up, that's it.
That they got mad. But it's the same thing with Berserk. People will get mad. I don't know. I don't think
people
anyone's
are
gonna be happy with this. That's what I'm saying.
People are mad. But it's not getting like the money that JoJo got.
Well, JoJo took how many years? Because before it was just OVAs.
I'd rather take good Berserker OVAs.
Well, that's what they were. I mean, again, it's kind of like what happened with like other animes.
I don't know who backed, I guess, the first season of JoJo, but they backed it, and now it's super popular.
Wasn't it Madhouse? Unless I
don't know.
Completely wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
It was Madhouse, and I know Madhouse.
You know how many people say that? Like, oh, Madhouse, save us! Like,
it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people because Madhouse does make pretty good shows.
And the thing with them is that there's.
I mean, everyone's sucking off One Punch Man, so you know
that's true.
Yeah, like
they did a good job.
Yeah, when they do it good. I don't know who what like company or publish.
There has to be like some like sub companies within Madhouse that deals with.
Well, I'm sure like there's like
different animation
direction and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but Berserk is getting like
I don't know.
It's not getting the greatest treatment, even though people want it. It's just kind of like.
Hey, these guys want an anime. Let's just shit out an anime.
Well, see, they won't like the game. It's a Muso game. No one was really expecting a fucking Muso game from all things.
What do you mean by Muso game?
Muso very much like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah,
and everyone should know what Dynasty Warriors is.
You should watch the gameplay. There's like a minute gameplay.
It's just like you're a single character fighting against mindless AI. It's a horde, but they're fucking.
Yeah. That's honestly what the trailer was.
Same thing with happened with the Fist of the North Star. It was a Muso game, and people were so hyped. Because it's literally, you know,
the thing is,
Hokuto no Ken against a million dudes, but they literally do nothing. It's
that's the thing with these kind of shows.
Visually, it looks good.
With these smaller fans, like they love it with a passion. And when they see something that has the name, like they don't jump the gun, but they get really happy. Like I'm happy that all of this is happening, but I'm not gonna like because I've seen people who are like, "Oh, I'm a big Berserk fan." I'm just happy that it has an anime. Like I'm happy that it has an anime, but because I like it so much, I have like such high
expectations,
standards, I guess.
Like okay, for an example, because not many of you may not understand or have the same feeling as this. Take something that you cherish the most, or something you really really like. Let's say
listen, Sonic has already been fucked up.
A Sonic fan.
This is already happening.
Sonic Boom, #1 American show. No, but something like Star Wars. Imagine something like that got fucked up, or even more. Really? Oh, the first three?
No,
the
prequels.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry, the prequels. Yeah, same thing with Star Trek. People love Star Trek, even though it's niche, but people don't really like
it's not niche anymore.
J.J. Abrams faded out so much.
Well, people don't like the new one Beyond because it's so like Beyond. Like people don't like it because it's kind of like goofy. It's not serious.
What were you gonna say?
I fucking love those new movies, and I
they're actually not bad.
Yeah,
but they're not Star Trek.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
it's a different feel of stuff.
No. That's what he was trying to say. Like
these are the same people who wouldn't accept Picard for
exactly that's what I'm
this
saying.
new
good show, but not Star Trek.
The next generation. Oh, this is not Star Trek. Where's William Shatner? Where's
that's
this guy? This is Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he can't do a good. No. Both of them have their own feel, and this has just like a more cinematic feel, and it's it's almost as if the older cast passed down the torch through Spock to this newer this newer cast.
But Nick,
these
I
guys.
want my way or the highway. My voice cracked.
You want you want these old ass fucking dudes in a spaceship.
That's what I grew up with.
That's what you.
That's
exactly why.
That's a whole separate
It's a whole
thing.
separate
Yeah,
conversation,
with
though.
like people who, if it's not the original, I don't want it. It's like
even
I
better.
feel like-
it's
Even
like
better
Brian.
example.
It's like
Teen
Brian.
Titans Go.
Hey, I like
That's
Teen
a-
Titans.
But that's
Go.
the thing.
I like Teen Titans Go.
People wanted Teen Titans, but they got this. And
Well,
Teen
no, you ain't
Titans
getting
Go
it.
And then people don't want to give Teen Titans
Go a chance, even though it's funny in its own.
or they
thing.
don't want.
I'll talk about that. I think Teen Titans. I actually like Teen Titans Go more than the original.
Oh, dude, I first when it came out, I did
I
not
didn't
like
watch
it.
the
You
original.
didn't.
I
You
did
were.
I didn't
You
watch
said
the
fuck.
I
original
love
too
the
much.
show now because it's so stupid.
Yeah, when I
and
said that,
hilarious.
Frank got so fucking mad. Like,
I didn't get that mad.
no, you didn't get like,
Yeah,
oh man, but you
slapped him in the face.
No, you were just like how'd you not like? I like the original Teen Titans. This Teen Titans Go is just more self-aware and
It's so parody. Everyone's
It's so
like an
parody.
Extreme, everyone is such an extreme character as to what they are, and I like that. I mean, not a lot of people are gonna get that, but
and Teen Titans was like
a
it was
difference
silly and
between-
really like nothing
it was very anime inspired
Until,
and
like-
character driven.
until like a little bit after halfway point where the story started to happen.
Yeah.
and then it didn't finish.
This is you got like 8 seasons or something. It went on for a while. I didn't even know.
Most of it was
I
just
saw
like
it,
little
but yeah.
silly stuff. And
So-
then they try to get serious, which was good, and I liked it. They just never finished it. So I'm not gonna like something that's not like.
So everyone has their nostalgia blinders on when it comes to this stuff.
When it comes to certain things, yeah. I mean, we're just trying to find something so it's more like relatable to whoever is listening. It's more like, okay, I get what they're saying instead of like,
Yeah,
oh,
Berserk
whatever.
is just like. This is coming from a guy who just started reading Berserk, like, I think a little bit less than 2 years ago. There are people who've been reading that shit since, like,
years.
forever. So, like, I like it, but, like, I'm sure there are tons of people who like it more than me, and I'm already, like, it's kind of
People
fucked.
who it's part of their childhood.
Yeah, who have been fucking with this thing since, like, day one. So,
Exactly.
I mean, I could definitely bring up
be disappointed is what I'm gonna say.
Kind
yeah.
of like what happened with KOF. No, actually, no. The KOF is not in the
KOF is shaping up to be a better game.
Yeah,
is.
it's actually, I'll play that shit.
I'll play it. I won't get into it like super serious, but I'll play it. But anyway, getting back to the point, it's like, certain franchises, I don't know.
Even with games, I think it's like that too.
Games, it's definitely like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, with like
The
Games
songs
and
are
movies
more
are so
relatable.
games and movies are so close now that it's just
I was gonna say, take kind of like what happened with Final Fantasy VII, the remake. People don't like the fact that it's like real time, like gameplay. People want
that's perfect.
people want that like turn based gameplay.
Hey,
And
I
fuck
never
off.
really played Final Fantasy VII, so
And fuck off with that new shit. I don't want Kingdom Hearts. I want my old stuff. I want old stuff. But it's more like you.
Fuck out of here, man.
Exactly.
Accept it. This is the
The
story's
reason
back.
why it was turn based is because at the time people didn't necessarily have that advancement in technology.
And
for
that
all
was
of
a huge
That's why it
game,
was
so you'd
broken
have to
into-
have turn based anyway.
And which is why it was also broken into like several like parts.
Yeah.
So again, this is an advancement in
But
technology.
now we're on PS4. Cloud looks like an anorexic bastard who could kick ass.
But he got a big ass sword.
Fucking what's his name got a remastered look.
Black man is just black
Man.
with shades.
Black Man 2.0.
Hey, what up?
Nah, man, I can't remember his name because I never played it too.
Barrett.
like I think change
Yeah.
is fine, like what they're
Right.
doing with Final Fantasy VII, because at least they're sticking true to the characters,
That's true.
but they're updating
The
certain
gameplay,
things.
or there's certain.
Like,
even,
you're gonna-
people,
even when it
you're
comes
gonna
to the
look at
story-
people may
Cloud.
not call it an upgrade. It's more so a change.
Yeah, change
Because it's
yeah.
just a different play style.
Same
of
thing
play.
with the story. They're
Hey, you
changing
can still play
certain
Final
things.
Fantasy VII. So if you don't want to play this game,
Exactly.
play that.
But Edgar, I don't want to do that.
I want new graphics.
Be happy this is even a thing. If you would have sold that, if you would have said that it was getting a remake 2 years ago, no one would have believed you.
No, back to your point. I'd rather have nothing then.
Alright, so have nothing. Let the people who haven't even touched Final Fantasy VII play this.
There's people who feel that way.
And if the story is as good as 7, then people will love it and maybe even go back to the old one.
People feel that way about the Call of Duty, in which, like, you know, the Call of Duties, in which I, you know,
oh,
they
yeah,
like.
you're weird.
No,
I'm joking,
I like the newer, modernized style of gameplay. Only because, like, you know, I like having like a more 3D aerial, like that whole variable of gameplay actually excites me. It makes the game harder and it adds.
Yeah, you like
fast paced.
Oh shit, they talk about a lot in Battlefield. Just having layers to games instead of just people walking like this. There's layers.
I mean,
like I understand why people like it.
Isn't it more or less what happened with?
And this is the thing where people more so want the originals, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like this futuristic shit," in which I really don't like the arguments toward that. Everyone's saying, "I don't like this futuristic shit." That's all I'm hearing. There's no argument to why this is an inferior.
I'll give you my reasons why I don't like the futuristic thing. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think it takes more skill for people in a shooting game for people like, you know, walking on the same playing field? So it's just you and your aim, or is it more skillful, or is there more of a skill gap when there are like levels? Like I can walk on the walls and shoot you, and if you're on the ground, you know, you have to aim up.
Most of the time, people are not like, you know. Yes, there are higher levels, but I don't see much camping in these newer games. I don't see.
Oh yeah, I'll give
any
you that.
of that. Like, you know, mostly.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
People are like in your face,
either
active. Jumping around, and that's harder. No matter what you say, it's harder to aim at someone when you yourself are moving.
Really?
You have to be.
I'm actually way better at this Call of Duty than most of the other ones. My first game I had, I went. And
this is Black Ops 3. We're talking about.
Yeah, I actually did play Advanced Warfare. I didn't play Black Ops.
Advanced Warfare was a little bit harder because, like, Black Ops, Advanced Warfare was like a boost. Like, you jump right upward.
Yeah.
And like,
this
you know,
more like.
This one has a little bit more of an ease to the shooting and everything, so, you know, and it feels like Black Ops 2 with a vertical axis, pretty much. My
problem is not with the setting. I think futuristic is cool. I'm just tired. I want everyone to be on the most equal playing field, and that's just for most games. Like, I really enjoyed Battlefield 3.
What I can say about this is that I was playing Black Ops 1. And this was earlier today. I was playing with my friend, and we were playing on Hanoi, and I knew.
Describe the map. I'll know. I just don't remember the name.
There's like it's very dark. Pretty much, there's a bus right next to a staircase.
Is this part of the DLCs? If it is,
no. Okay. You know, Ice Cube is in the back, like, "Oh, we're losing Bravo!" Like, you know, they have, it's a prison, I believe. I can't really describe the map too much. It's nighttime, though.
Is it the one that there's, like, a couple of buildings you can go in?
Yeah.
And, like,
buildings with, like, orange lighting.
I don't remember. Alright, just keep going.
But anyway, like, I remembered my old spots from, like 5-6 years ago.
Djibouti has a girlfriend? What the fuck? Never mind, sorry.
Alright, keep going.
My bad.
Oh, I'm looking at
You're actually
really?
interested.
No, but like I remember my old spots from like 5-6 years ago, and not even 5-6 years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And pretty much these older.
Is you ordering the delivery?
No, let's just getting back on topic.
No, I remembered my old spots, and I got into this zone where it's like I'm just pinching off people, and like, you know, people are coming in this doorway, I got them. People are coming down that way, I got them.
I'm using my old commando, which felt really good. The headshots pieced people off. Got this guy. I feel like the older games rewarded map knowledge, precise aiming.
People like that.
And when you're on top, it's clear you're on top because the kill streaks just dog on people. You got the dogs, the attack copters, the SR-71 is in the air, so you know where people are going. They're trying to hide. You're like, yo, what's good, my nigga? You trying to hide?
Your ass, boy.
Yeah. The second the
Spawn
guy
tracking.
leaves it, all the thuggery comes out.
Nah, but like it rewards that style of gameplay. The closest thing that kind of traps people is the raps. And like, you know, you still have the SR-71, but people could take it down and hack into it. You know, things are a lot more like leveled out in these games than it is in the older games. Despite the newer mechanics making things harder, people are still, it's still leveled out where you have an even playing field despite the kill streaks that are around, because you can hack into them, because you could destroy them. The kill streaks don't really play too much into effect unless it's like the one shot kill streaks or whatever, or the AGR or whatever. Or I'm saying AGR, it's something else, but anyway. Like, you know, it's a lot more boring now in that retrospect, because the older kill streaks were like extremely rewarding when you got to them, whereas these are like lackluster, only because you don't want people to be like complaining or anything. Constantly dying while there's one person racking up all the kills, and like, you know, it's not the same, because despite one person racking up all the kills, the team still benefits from having that one person on the team, and they get a better KD, they get their kill streaks through the SR-71, they have a lot less people on them. You know, it's a lot more accessible for the other team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some people actually don't like that. Some people are like, if I'm good, I want everyone else to know I'm good by them dying. I don't want it to be easy. Get good, basically. I'm more of like, I don't even try to make it nostalgia. I'm over the whole vertical gameplay where people are hopping around and all this stuff. I'm just like, I just want it to be a little bit more grounded. It's kind of like, and I don't want a lot of like, I guess, fluff in my game. Like, I prefer Battlefield 3 over Battlefield 4 just because there's less attachments that actually work, as far as Battlefield 4 does like a bunch, and most of them do the same thing.
I could understand that.
People just want it to go back to the original. Just because I think people are just tired of, as far as Call of Duty, the futuristic stuff. They want a more like solid and grounded gameplay, as opposed to people doing all this stuff. And then that's totally up to you, which you find fun. If you find being grounded and just like, you know, map knowledge, maybe you find that more fun. Maybe you find more fun doing like all this other stuff where you're like on the wall. That's why, like, I understand why both are have their benefits. Just, I think the majority of people are just tired of it because it was a constant, like, there was so many of the Call of Duty games that were coming out that were kind of like the same thing.
To be honest, that was how it was with, you know, Call of Duty 4, COD 4, Modern Warfare, which, I didn't like either. Black Ops. You know, all of those were kind of not even slowly progressing. A lot of them were older. It was slowly progressing, but, you know, they hit the limit of where we're at now and then exceeded it. And they thought that was the future. And
they kept going with it and kept going.
And now people wanted to Warfare, where it's literally fucking Star Wars.
I saw the trailer and I was like, it doesn't... Maybe it's because I didn't play all the Call of Duty games that wasn't drained out, but I saw the trailer and I'm like, it's not horrible looking. I saw gameplay.
Not a bad game.
It's just people are just tired of it.
It's just not Call of Duty, apparently.
It's modern Call of Duty.
It's modern duty.
It doesn't look like a horrible game. I probably won't play it because I'm so done with Call of Duty. Like, I'm just done.
Well, that's why I play Destiny at this point.
I played it.
But
yeah,
I don't like Destiny how it is right now. I'd rather wait for Destiny 2. That's a whole nother can of beans.
Fuck! That was a long tangent.
Was it a tangent?
Not
or
even.
was it a segue?
Segue to what?
I'm glad you asked.
Well then,
Um,
what else were we gonna discuss? Well, I have a topic about Evo, since that's literally.
are you gonna talk about
I think
your
it's
Wookiee and
next.
Balrog? Yeah, it's next week.
It's next week.
Hey.
So what
you know
games
the
are
day?
you looking forward to? Since you were quiet the whole time.
Wait, Nick, do you know the day?
Fucking pee is what I got.
It's usually
Is it like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Open the fucking door for me back.
nah. You out. As soon as you leave, you out.
Do you know the date, Nick?
I don't know the date.
I'm about to
God fucking damn it.
Were you gonna talk about the Buki Balrog thing?
I was just gonna talk about a bunch of things because, you know, just to segue into like top 8 for Street Fighter, and I'm sad that I don't know more like games and like the competitors for like Mortal Kombat, even Smash.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
The only person I know for Mortal Kombat
Sonic
is
Fox.
Sonic Fox and Perfect Legend, and that's because of that 13-0 video. But with Evo, I was just like, who do you think is going to be top 8?
Well, before we do that, since Frank's gone,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about the single player. You played it.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Single player was excellent in my opinion because
What
I
out of
wasn't
10?
expecting that. I was expecting something more cheesy than what I got, and when I got that, I was happy. You know what I mean? Because usually
Is it a good Street Fighter single player, or is it even a
It's
good
a good-
fighting game single player?
it's a good Street Fighter single player, which is all I could really say. Because MKX, you can never blow that out of the water.
Yep.
That's just the best storyline you could give to a fighting game.
They're
but-
still top.
It's still top, but you know, as far as Street Fighter is concerned, that's better than what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's the most story people got.
Who is you?
I don't like that. I ain't opening the door.
Don't open the
the door.
Put an extra lock on the door just in case.
Open the fucking door.
Yeah,
Alright.
before we talk about Evo, we're gonna talk about the single player.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, really, really glad with how they went with it. With how, you know, since Street Fighter 3.
Oh.
I mean, Street Fighter 4 didn't really have a solid story.
There was no story.
I mean, yeah, there was. They had the animated movie, which was really
Was that in the game?
that was in vanilla.
Oh.
Yeah, and they awarded it to you for beating it with either one person or every person, but it was a solid whole animated movie.
Yeah, I remember seeing. Oh, I'm not seeing it because I only saw like parts of it, but
Like they had animated fight scenes between Juri, who fucked up, Chun-Li, Guile, Cammy.
Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it is.
the hero for that was Ryu, but that was like Street Fighter 4 was like weird
It's
canonically.
more or less what the treatment got for the Street Fighter 2 animated movie, if you've ever seen that, which kind of like revolved around, I think, the story of Alpha, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. And that's what, yeah, that's what Street Fighter 4 was more or less about, of like Ryu fighting Seth.
But pretty much like
I haven't
in
seen
Street Fighter, I don't like the Street Fighters where Ryu's the
the main character.
main character.
He shouldn't be.
Yeah, because I like the fact that Alex was the main character in Street Fighter 3, even though
The new
Ryu,
blood.
yeah, he was new blood. And in Street Fighter 5, I feel like Rashid got a lot of the spotlight, like as a
Brown boy be playing the pots.
Yeah, he played a huge role.
The biggest. He
like
is the star of the story.
Yeah, pretty much. Even though Ryu came in and whooped up on Bison, which you know that's a given. You were expecting that, but like Rashid was really the hero of the story, and everyone was working together.
Karen was so much in that story.
Yeah, because she's a huge part of Street Fighter in general.
Like you play, I think. Do you
She's
play
the
as
richest
her?
person
Do
in
you
Street
play as her
Fighter.
the most out of everyone? I remember.
No,
Who do you play as the most?
I don't. I think there's a lot of people who you didn't play as. A lot.
Enough.
I remember me playing as Karen a bunch.
But then you could say like Fang was played a bunch too.
She played like 3 times.
Yeah, same as Karen.
No, Karen was a lot.
Karen, but that was like small increments. Like someone broke it. When someone jumps
that's
into the mansion, you fight.
I fight
as her.
I fight one of the dolls.
Fight. It was
It
like
doesn't
but
necessarily
like,
make her important in that sense. It's just more like.
Oh no, she has a big deal. She's the one who unites everyone.
No,
but
yeah,
just
I know.
playing as her,
I know.
like I felt like I was playing as Karen more than anybody else.
Doesn't mean like the story gives her story importance. It's more like
She has though. She's the one who
she
does a lot.
definitely has story.
Yeah, she's like the
importance.
second most important one.
what in the story in particular.
Yeah.
Not even Ryu's that important.
Yeah,
because
he's
he
hard.
jumps
He's,
in like.
yeah, he's.
Well, he's just near a karate man at this point. It's more like I gotta fight to find the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And
That-
Dawson
that's,
plays.
That's a story.
There you go.
That's literally what it is.
Dawson
Yeah,
plays like almost like the
A mentor.
third.
He plays as
amount
Raiden.
one. Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
but he's
basically,
better than Raiden. Because Raiden's a
Fuck
fuckboy.
Fuck you say, but that's on the guy.
Raiden's a fuckboy.
Nah, I actually like Raiden more than Dawson. Just because I'm not interested in Dawson.
Dawson's like.
No, I mean like
Oh.
just as like story wise, Raiden is a
Oh
fuckboy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Dawson really just has. I mean, it doesn't matter who you like better or not. It's like this is the facts. Like
Ooh, boy, spitting facts. Spit those facts,
spitting
boy.
facts. All I could remember from Raiden was that he was responsible for the deaths of a lot of people. A lot of the people.
That's MK9.
Almost everyone. That's MK9, which
Soft reboot.
went over into
Soft
MKX.
Yeah, soft reboot.
So
Yeah, Raiden
that was the
fucked up.
reboot.
Raiden fucked up.
Raiden fucked up.
Raiden fucked up.
But he fucks
Dawson
everyone
doesn't
up.
fuck up.
Well, it's more like
I'm sorry to compare apples and oranges here, but it's already
who's the
started.
apple, who's the orange?
I like apples. I eat apples.
I like
Dawson's
oranges.
the apple.
Alright, point is, yeah, story mode is actually pretty
What
good.
the fuck we were talking about? All right.
Story mode was actually pretty good. It wasn't like the best, like revolutionary, but Street Fighter story. And it was pretty
As
good.
a Street Fighter storyline, that was really.
There was a lot of like little stuff that were like cool.
Fang is really.
I
he's-
actually didn't like Fang English. I played it. I beat the whole story in English. Then I changed to Japanese, and I like Fang more in Japanese.
I'd rather that I would enjoy Fang in English if they fit his.
I like his English.
If they made like a separate like gameplay for the English speakers because
his lip syncing, you mean?
yeah,
That's
the
more
lip
like-
syncing.
That's
is,
what got to me. Yeah,
that-
it's just his face could be like mad, but he's saying something like not mad, but in Japanese.
That's a little exaggerated.
No, there were just small things that I was like, it's like, especially with I was gonna say Fang, with Fang. I think it's Fang.
Fang.
With Fang, just because he's a very expressive character, so when things kind of got a little like, so you could tell more with him.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good dub. Like, it's pretty good.
I like his dub. I like his voice. I like his voice.
And the one who you could least see it from is Bison, because
Oh yeah.
he
This is
doesn't do.
delicious.
This is delicious entertainment. Yo, Rule 34 blew up with that.
Oh no.
And why I know that
Oh no.
is
Is the thing
because
with-
I'm on Rule 34.
Is that thing with Guile
Is it-
and Poison?
Wait, what?
I mean, not Poison. Guile and
Ooh.
Is the one with Cammy?
no, Guile and
I don't want to hear
Chun-Li?
Charlie.
no, Guile and
Chun-Li.
girl with glasses and she has a tie in her boobs. I forget her name.
Oh, Viper.
Viper. Where she's shitting all over him and vomiting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's from a Newgrounds animation.
Oh yeah.
That's from
Yeah, I think it was Max who referenced it. Referenced it.
It was Matt and Max, yeah.
Yeah, and then I
That's
was
old,
like,
though.
I'm gonna look it up. And then like the newest comments are like, did Max bring you here? Did Matt bring you here? But no, single player was actually pretty good. I like some of the characters. Like the dolls were some more interesting.
Yeah, the dolls. The fact that they had like
cool.
Cammy, they were like almost like the Capper, where they had like Cammy style of fighting, but with their own quirk.
Yeah, the least interesting for me was.
Let's not dance around it. It's basically Cammy, just more or less reskinned. They just have different like specials.
I guess.
I mean, the Capre,
She became her own thing.
she was her own character.
Well, she's the more fleshed
In
out
this,
one out of all of them, really.
yeah, because she has the like, Cammy's the top dog amongst all the dolls.
Yeah.
And then the Capre would be
And
second
everyone else.
because she's been fucked with
No,
constantly.
she's totally gonna become a character.
She taps into the psycho power more than
I don't
she's
know.
Bruce
You
guy.
can't really say that just because the whole MKX thing. Rain was a thing. He didn't become a character.
Not yet.
Yeah, but they're
Who
saying
knows?
that there's
Who
going to
knows?
be a season 2.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll bring more characters. The least
if
interesting
so-
doll was fucking Laptop Girl.
That was
She's
the most
best girl.
interesting.
Really? I heard people say that.
She's best girl because
Because of
Because
her voice.
why? She's-
Her voice literally plays into a fetish.
there you go.
She's the
outta here with
soft
that.
girl.
She's
Who
fucking-
cares about the girl with the spear, even though she's probably the coolest one? Fuck that.
She was pretty
Laptop
interesting.
She almost killed the fuck out of Guile.
girl. Exactly.
Guile was like, fuck.
Fuck kind of cool tribal girl.
Guile actually
Everyone
broke
wants-
a fucking sweat. He was like,
everyone-
God damn.
Everyone wants basic bitch, shy.
Yeah,
quirky,
that's the thing, because she's
glasses
shy.
with blue hair.
I'm sorry. Let me hit you over the head
She's
with
the
an
closest
EX
thing to half
laptop.
of the nerds who fuck. No, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna go.
She waifu, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on.
She was so like
My
boring.
second favorite, I didn't like her, the laptop girl, too much. I mean, I like the fact that it's funny. Like, she
Yeah.
pulls out a laptop
Yeah.
and beats you with it. But, like one of my favorites was the girl with the spear. The
Yeah.
other one was the girl with the gun.
Yeah, she was fucking interesting
It's
too.
like fighting her, even on normal, was hard. Maybe it was the character I was using, but she kept me at the corner of the screen because her EX one, she goes up and down, and all of those are gunshots. She just goes like,
No, do you say
And
that
she's
because
like
everyone else is very like melee based, and she's like the first one as her projectiles and guns?
no,
Is that a
because
first?
the other one, she had the spear. And
She had the spear.
She
which-
had, like,
yeah,
a
she had
pseudo
that,
DP.
and then
that's
she
cool.
combos
I like
into the
it.
spear.
Yeah, that was cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
I like girl with microphone just because she's like Karen. Yeah, that the laugh, the oh ho ho. I like that. I like
There's
that.
a word for that. I forgot what the word is already. It'll come to me later.
Typical tsundere. But
No, it's a
That's
whole.
in
It's a
there.
No.
whole different thing. It's a whole
That's a
different.
whole-
I'm confusing with weeaboo terms.
It's
but-
basically another weeaboo term, though.
But yeah, some of the dollies were. I keep saying dollies because I'm thinking about Dolly Kill Kill.
Is it fucking updated? I'm about to check right now.
I think so. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. The last fight with Bison was kind of like lackluster. Like the ending was just kind of lackluster.
Probably because you did not play on the harder difficulty. Or did you just not like it? Like it was lackluster story wise.
Story wise,
Only 2 chapters came out.
Like,
never
just-
mind.
and I guess I die. I kind of like what Max is, and I don't want to like make it seem like his opinion persuaded me. But yeah, I wish he would have like turned into like Shin Bison or something,
Oh yeah.
because it was just kind of like, oh, you're dead.
It's true.
That's it.
I mean, Bison was losing power anyway.
He
And
was
what
okay.
happened was like Charlie. What I see it as happening was like Charlie took away like the extra power that he got from the world,
And
and then
he
Ryu
became,
finished
like,
it off.
He became beatable,
Yeah.
and then Ryu beat him off.
Ryu jacked him up.
Nikali was
Know what I'm
just
saying?
there.
Ruin the joke, Nick. God damn.
No,
Giving
that
context
kind
to
of
the joke.
that kind of plays into the context.
Shut up! You ruined it.
Nigga.
Good story. There's like nitpicks here and there. Some people might have wanted more Alex or more Ryu.
Best part of the story was fighting against Peter. You know,
Oh yeah, Peter.
Best character.
best character
Fuck
in the
that
game,
shit.
top tier.
He got modded to be playable.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's a skin for
He's the
Cammy.
best Street Fighter.
He's the best Street Fighter player.
Middle-aged.
I like little stuff. Like, they did a whole bunch of little stuff that I like. Like, I like that the fact that Bison's grunts tried doing his moves. Like a very shitty psycho.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they just did it and would fall.
That's
Like, they did
cool.
little
I like
stuff
that.
like that.
That's cool.
That were just like, I like the little stuff you're doing. It could always be like better, but like, they were self-aware, and I think it was good.
And the fact that they were like
Scissors
characters
kick
that
and
did
fuck
their
up.
own.
I don't think they tried doing scissor kicks.
That would have been great.
It's broken. Call an ambulance, please.
They do it and they KO themselves out.
So yeah, good single player. Question.
Yeah.
This is for everybody.
What's up?
Since I'm pretty sure they're gonna make this like, you know how they're making the wave where they're doing Alex, Guile, Balrog, Ibuki, Urian, and Juri. But six characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are? It doesn't have to be 6, but who are like the other 6 you would want?
Who's in the game? Who was in story mode?
I'd like to see Rose return.
Rose?
Yeah.
I guess.
You know why? Because she's a crucial part of the story.
Isn't she like a
I don't
part
know. I don't
of,
know
like,
anything
Bison?
about her.
Yeah.
She
I'd
was
like
all
to
the-
see her.
She's all the good that was extinguished.
The 6
from-
people you're gonna name, like, make it a little bit like reasonable.
Don't do that. I'm gonna name who the fuck I'm gonna name.
I would want Sean, but I don't know.
He's in the game.
I mean, he's in the game.
He's not.
But I don't
Like,
I don't
think
so.
about
I
it.
think that's reaching a
I'd
bit
like
too
to
much.
see Rose as a character because it's not too far off from what they were going with.
I actually don't know anything about her.
Again,
Rose is the good half of Bison
That was
that
extinguished.
saved Cam.
She saved Cammy.
She saved Cammy. She saved.
Spoilers.
This isn't spoilers.
This is how old is this damn game? No, I'm playing. This
Was
is all
this
in
Street
the
Fighter 4?
This is Street Fighter 4.
No, this is all in the Udon comics, honestly, too.
And the Udon comics too. I mean, half of those are severely retcon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like he does take his information from some sources, you know. Like, you know, Goken dies in the Udon comics, and then he comes the fuck back. There's a bunch of things that, you know. I think in the Udon comics they talk about how what's his face beats the shit out of you know, the guy who's like Chaco kick. Chaco. Adon. How he beats Sagat.
Really?
Because in Street Fighter, yeah, but then he beats the shit out of him because Ryu fucked him up, and he messed with him psychologically.
I want to see passive Sagat.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone.
I'd like to see Sagat.
That they're kind of.
I want him to be passive.
Alluding.
Passive Sagat.
What the fuck do you mean? King Sagat.
No, passive Sagat is a different thing.
King's
not.
Comes home.
Passive Sagat, yeah, he's different. He's the same Sagat, but
he ain't bad.
He learns his purpose in battle.
Basically.
Much. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I know you want.
I'd like to see. I mean, he shows up in the story, so it's not too far off.
Yeah, he's
even though like people are like, oh, he's a boring ass character and shit like that.
If they kind of like
think about it, he's playing a lot into the story. Just
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm
like,
actually happy that he actually like did something.
Yeah, he's like good friends with fucking.
I hope they make him more French. I think that
That's
was
what
my
I'm saying.
problem
Make
with
him
him
more
in
gimmicky.
4. I didn't even know he was fucking French. He just looked like some white dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right.
Get a mustache.
No, not that. It's just the way he speaks. But he did do it in a story mode. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, I know.
Merci beaucoup.
Well, that's the whole thing. He's like big, heavy guy that has like, I guess, a dark
Keep going
side.
with that. Make him more French.
He's like this gentle Frenchman.
Yeah.
But
make that. He'll be interesting.
It's just he's not. That's not like they show that very poorly in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But if you saw it, you saw a character nonetheless. It's like he's the gentle guy who doesn't really want to do what he's doing.
Oh,
but
really?
he
But
wants
he body
to.
slams the fuck out of you.
And then he apologizes for it afterwards.
Like his super Soulless.
He's like, I'm sorry.
Soulless is like a good.
But he's a blank doll, pretty much. He's
Isn't it like
he's
a
an
big amnesia
experiment.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, kind of like what happened with Balrog, not redesign him completely, but give him like a whole different.
Balrog is the same character, but they kind of like changed his thing. I think Abel, I wouldn't mind if he plays the same. It's just
make
him as a character.
He has to have step kick in the dash. That's all.
He's gotta look more interesting.
Yeah, he just
Instead
needs to
of
be
like
more
generic UFC MMA man. I mean, that's fine.
Pretty
It's
much
just-
his costume. Have you seen the costume too?
Which one?
That's the fucking
leotard one?
like the black. No, not that one.
That's
That's literally no. The
costume.
everyone who uses Abel uses the
Everyone uses
leotard.
the fucking leotard.
And you're just like, why? But he bodies people. No, it's the one with the. It's like he's like an agent or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He's like a.
Is it kind of like Fei Long's where he has a suit?
Oh,
I actually really like that Fei Long costume a lot.
that's a really cool.
I really like that one a lot. Fuck, I like that one a lot. Fei Long's cool.
I'll look it up and show you. But pretty much, he has some good alternate costumes that could have been his. Like, you know how Balrog, his alternate costume became his main costume in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So imagine that happens to Abel. Like this alternate. Keep talking because I'm.
No. You search up. We'll be quiet for you.
I want to see.
Who would you want to see though? Like, let's say if they bring someone back from, I don't know, like Alpha 2. Well, then they said they kind of want to try for Skullomania. I would fucking love Skullomania if he was in that shit. But
I want them to bring someone from rival schools.
That's Batsu would be cool if they can get him in there. I would love Batsu, but
This is.
they might. Oh, that's not bad, but it doesn't necessarily play into his motif, which is MMA man. It's cool, but he kind of just looks like Alex. I don't want that.
Might as well bring this one back.
Hold on. This one looks cool.
That's the same
Yeah,
one.
that's the same one. It's concept art. Concept art always looks better.
Oh, it's because of the guns. Yeah, it's not bad. I think just get rid of the guns. Like, but again, he just looks like Alex. I don't think I want that though.
What else do you want?
I want him to have personality.
This is a bet.
He looks cool,
boy.
but people will complain. He looks like Alex. I already have Alex. What do I want?
Alex looks different now too. He doesn't look like Alex with this.
You got a bandana and he's blonde.
He kind of looks like Street Fighter 5 Alex.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Look, Nick, you know people will complain. That's why I'm saying that. People will complain about
I can
course.
draw the flannel on and the suspenders and he'll look like it.
And the scars.
I'll actually draw on my phone right now.
But has the redesigns ever looked exactly like the alternates for 4?
No. This could work. I'm just saying.
This could be the base design, and they could do whatever the fuck.
I don't give a fuck what Abel looks like. If he even has the
He
costume,
does have a personality. What I'm saying is that
bring it out more.
No, Street Fighter 5 will already do a good job of doing that.
Defend your hands, boy.
Street Fighter 4 did a poor job of doing that.
No, I'm agreeing with Street Fighter 5. Like what I saw in Street Fighter 5,
Yeah.
I was like, do that. If you want to bring back Abel, do that.
Yeah.
Because in 4, I didn't know he was French. I didn't know who he was until he played him. I was like, who the fuck is this? Why would I remember some generic white guy? No one played him online when I played.
That's true.
No one talks about Abel in Street Fighter 4. He's just some generic
a bunch
white
of
guy.
people talk about Abel competitively though.
Okay, I wasn't into competitive. I just started when the game
Was towards his like ending.
Yeah, towards its ending. Yeah, just some white guy.
Yo, how long are we running so far? I'm sorry.
This is an hour.
We're gonna keep going. But yeah, in Street Fighter 5, I was like, oh, he's
This is
some
already like an hour,
some French
probably
guy.
20, 30
I like the
minutes.
little hat he was wearing.
What? Who?
Abel. He was like in the costume and the.
Oh, when he was in
like,
Shadowloo?
I kind of don't want to.
I found it hilarious that he had the costume on, but he had the knee pads over it. Like, how do you not tell
And
he's
no
a spy?
shoes.
Just the knee pads. Fuck that. Make that his fucking costume.
Nah.
But I really,
That could be an alt, if anything.
I really don't like. I understand, like, you know, oh, make him more French, but like that in itself is not gonna be.
Just make him sound a bit more French.
Oh,
Like,
No one's telling
yeah,
you.
yeah. Like,
Oh,
alright,
baguettes and
no.
fucking berets. No
But
one's
if he
saying
does
that.
an EX move, I want to hear him say something like "merci" or some shit. Something that makes me like.
but
What
none
does he
of-
say him for? What does he do him for?
But none of the other characters. Oh wait.
Well, they don't need it. That's what I'm saying. Abel is like. He needs something. That's all I'm saying.
Not particularly that.
He needs something for people to be like, I'll play Abel. Or I'll give him a shot.
They need to emphasize more that he's a gentle guy.
You could do that.
The more gentle, I mean, not like, oh, those are pretty much Street Fighter X Tekken, they did I'd say shittier job of doing it, but like he saw Kuma and he was like, I want the bear, and he's like, it's so fluffy, I just want it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you
Pretty
can do
much
that.
Like he's a gentle guy who likes animals, but like he's not he doesn't want to throw down, but if he has to, he'll beat your ass and then apologize about it.
Do that.
Skin him alive.
Pretty much that. I mean, sure, make him sound more French, but like or say his moves in French. Pretty much.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, because even in English, Ryu says Tatsumaki's. He doesn't say Hurricane Kick. He doesn't say Dragon Punch.
Hurricane Kick.
Or the
Fireball.
fucking
It's literally
Hadoken.
just fireball.
Ball of fire.
It's not Street Fighter.
And then Dalsum in Japanese, he says Yoga Fire. He still says Yoga Fire, Yoga Flame. It's maybe they just need to revamp the moves because he said nothing in 4.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Abel is 4, and as far as 4, he was just the most nothing. And what I saw with 5, I was like, alright.
I think we're gonna have to cut this part out though.
Abel.
What's splooching over Abel?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Or we could end it at a certain part, and we could definitely continue with this as like a.
Well, you're gonna give it the run back
long
and
episode.
we'll cut anything that doesn't need to be need to be there because
Name someone else you want to say.
that's true.
I'll give this to Frank because.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
'cause
already
I
said
definitely
rival
want to
schools.
see Rose. I definitely want to see Rose.
I want to see someone from rival schools.
I told you Batu. I would want Batu because he
Get
the last,
Tiffany off that
the
stage.
the last thing
She'll
he's
fuck
ever
people
been is with what is it in the Tokunatsu versus
Tatsunoko
Capcom.
versus
Shut
Capcom.
the fuck up, man. I know what it is.
Tokunatsu.
What the fuck I said? Yeah, that was like literally the last thing. Same thing with Alex, who was also in that game. So I would want Batu to be in that game. That'd be cool.
We already have a boxer.
I said Batsu.
Oh.
Batsu is the.
Need a
Dumb.
Batsu is literally what Ryu would have been like in high school, though.
You ain't no bitch.
Ryu ain't no bitch. Who the fuck?
He literally abandons his house and his family. Well, he doesn't even have a family.
He abandons everything to
and
find
just
the heart
like-
of battle. To go out and beat people up as much as possible.
Batsu don't need that. He knows what he want to do. He want to fuck shit up.
That's why he doesn't have a game.
What the fuck you say, bro? Fuck you. Nah, I don't know. Just because
Batsu,
he's
Kisuke.
he's hot-blooded like Japanese man instead of like calm, like cool-headed karate
They need
man.
to make him.
I like Batu because of that. He's like in your
Ryu
face and
is
shit.
well, he used to be hot-headed. Well, he was evil Ryu.
Sorta. But that's what. No, Batu's just loud. He's just like in your face and shit. Just the way he speaks.
They
too.
need to
I
make
like that.
him look a lot younger, though. Because he's still in fucking school.
No, he looks fine.
Well, I would want to see
They
Sakura.
make him look like an adult.
No, he's fine. I mean,
Sakura needs to come back. Sakura.
I mean, I guess.
She's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I know, but I guess.
Bring
Just
Sakura.
like Sakura.
It's either
I mean,
you can
Sagat.
bring her back or bring
Bring
someone else.
Rolento.
Fuck that.
Off. Yeah, I know.
Fuck that.
They're better off fucking bringing like either Blanca or fucking Saga.
No,
Stop.
fuck that. Stop.
Stop.
Fuck that.
Not enough.
All the gimmicky characters. Bring
Fuck
back El
that.
Fuerte. Bring back.
Ooh. If they can bring back El Fuerte, make him.
Fuck out of here.
No, make him.
Mika
less-
is
I'm
already
not even
enough.
giving them a chance. No, I'm not giving them a chance. Fuck that.
I want a Mexican man.
Bring back.
Even though T-Hawk
Bring back
was
T-Hawk.
T-Hawk.
And make him more Mexican. Not Native American. He has to wear some. Make him as stereotypically Mexican as possible. Give him a sombrero. Give him a poncho.
What is? Give me a line and I'll say it. Give me one of his quotes. Give me one of his special moves.
They're all not Mexican.
There you go. Make them as Mexican as possible.
Eagle strike.
Águila strike.
What is that
He
Mexican
has to
laugh?
say it like that too.
No, I can't even fucking do it right now. Fuck. Yeah, just make him in.
That should be his song.
And then his like him his
copying Karen, but like with the Mexican.
Yeah. He's like,
Nah, I love Karen.
Karen.
His theme song is literally just mariachi bands. That's all it is.
I mean, they just didn't play off how like he's from Mexico, but it's like he's supposed to be like Native American.
I didn't even know he was Mexican.
Same thing.
Exactly.
I did not know.
I mean, but you would know that from like Street Fighter 2 though if you played that too much.
Fuck that shit, boy.
But T-Hawk was low tier, but in Ultra Street Fighter 4,
yeah, he was pretty hot there.
he was mega. His SBD range was the size of a fucking football field.
Soccer field.
Yeah. Evo.
How the fuck does that song go again?
I don't agree with Ibuki and Balrog being in it.
Really? Why?
Cause
Balrog needs to be in it.
Balrog can be there.
If
they both came out at the same
Bison's
time.
there, if Bison's there, if Vega's there, all right. If Dictator's there, if Claw's there, Boxer has to be there. And then Fong is new, so they didn't fuck up.
I see both reasons, and I actually agree with both of them. A part of me just sides more with that they maybe shouldn't be there, just because.
What?
Competitive reasons. That's pretty much it.
Oh, Evo.
Yeah, I'm talking about Evo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like, okay, it'd be cool and all that kind of stuff.
That's really up to the competitor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people are like, no, I want to see it. And it's like, okay, but you're coming from someone who's watching it, a spectacle standpoint. Like, I'm also a spectacle, but I'd rather it be more like
what?
Comfortable for the people who are actually playing it. Because this is Evo. This is like the biggest thing.
But
you saying that because
it's not forcing people to... It's really not forcing anyone to pick those characters.
No, it's not even picking. It's that they play against it.
Oh, yeah.
If something comes out that's cheap, then...
Oh, you're saying because they haven't been,
But these guys learn fast.
Yeah, I know they do.
Yeah, like, if they see some shit like that,
like
spreads like wildfire, and then you best believe they're back in that hotel room trying to hash that shit out.
I just wish... I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen, but, like, I'm more of, like... I'm leaning more towards they shouldn't have, but they already have, so now it's like...
Well, it's more like people...
I mean, there's probably
going to be some...
Like, Balrog, I don't think he's going to be a problem, even though people looked at him and was like, yo, he's like, godly or whatever. Ibuki is the one that I look, and I'm just like...
But fuck. Unlike Street Fighter 4, it's like, she has to catch you before all that shit happens.
That's true. She's got to be close range.
Street Fighter 4, she didn't have to catch you. She just did stuff to you. She just fondled you. In the middle of the screen, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, she can't do that now. And like, you know, she has to catch you before she does bomb setups. The bomb setups would be the only thing where it's like, that makes you nervous. Like, oh, what the fuck is she gonna do? What the fuck is gonna happen? Yeah. But like, really, if you know what you're doing, if you played Marvel, you're gonna block half of this stuff. Like,
Takedo just parries everything.
Parries the bomb, like, from the explosion comes out.
Is it parryable?
He might have. I have no clue.
I don't know.
That's an evil moment and a half.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think you can parry the bomb.
You don't know that yet?
I'm pretty sure you
can. People didn't
that.
fucking know you could fucking parry supers.
Because I don't think the bomb is a projectile. If it does, and
it is a projectile.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it can be affected by the other character.
There it is, boys.
Because the projectile.
Expect Takedo to.
You can't fuck with the, like. You as the other character can't fuck with the bomb. Only the Ibuki who's throwing it. That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe upon detonation. I don't know though.
No. It's a whole different set of things.
I just lean more towards they shouldn't like let characters that are relatively new introduce, be in Evo. But it's already a thing, so it's just kind of like
I guess.
Well, this is running long enough. I really want to continue this conversation, but this is running long enough. I don't know if we're going to use this to be completely
Nick, what do you think? Are you?
Oh wait, I want to know who's gonna be in. First off, I am all for new characters because they're not experienced enough to know that cheap shit. If they do find that out, it'll be hashed out. Really, only one person will be affected by it, unfortunately. But really, it's not gonna affect the whole event.
No, I don't think an Ibuki will just like
sweep everyone.
No,
But
I'm just more like
usually top competitors, they figure out those characters fast, and like when they, I mean, like I was watching Capcom Pro Talk and Mike Ross was saying like, or I think Flo was saying this, like he's probably gonna use PR Balrog. I mean, PR Balrog is gonna be using Balrog.
Oh yeah, but when it worst comes to worst, he's gonna change to Nikali.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For all those people who do not know who these people are, there are people within the FGC, and if you do not know what the FGC is, it is
go fuck yourself.
The fighting game community.
Fighting game community.
Yeah, Balrog obviously loves Balrog.
Obviously, I mean, he loves some boxer, but like, you know, he made his own shirt. Like, he made a shirt about that. He was like, "Who are you gonna be playing?" He was like, "You already know." He whipped off his freaking cloak. He had a shirt ready. He was
that's pretty hype. That's pretty hype.
So like, you know, he's gonna use the character, and it's the most familiar character in play style.
That is true.
Which, if you think about it, is Ibuki. Even though she's different in this game, she still has the same play style.
Yeah, I played as her as a bit, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, Ryu, same play style. Ken, a little bit changed up, but you still rely on the Shoryuken as a combo ender and a damage ender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cammy, same play style. Different buttons. I mean, you're not doing quarter circle back to do
they're changing enough
spin
characters to keep them fresh, but they keep them relatively like.
The only person who changed up is Zangief, because Green Hand was like Green Hand was the way to close the gap, but he's not that type of character anymore. He's the wall that will get close to you and tries to get you to run away from him.
That's most grapplers, though.
That's most grapplers, but Zangief especially, because once he grapples you, he's close to you again. He could dash up and do what he has to do again. Yeah. He doesn't need Green Hand anymore.
You gotta jump and then get air grab, or to jump.
And then the V skill does what it, like, you know.
With the vacuum?
Yeah, the vacuum. I mean, he could either suck you in and like hit you, or suck you in and like, let's say he's relying on the fact that you're gonna jump away. He's gonna jump after you and air grab you. Or if you don't do anything, he's gonna grab you. Or if you try to do a move, he's gonna do a super, and that's one frame. Nothing's beating that shit. Nothing. So, you know, he has tools, and you know, he's just a different character. Now, like, you know how what's his face? He used to main Geef, and now he's more of an Alex and Ryu main. This is he uses the pad.
You're not talking about Snake Eyes.
Yes, Snake Eyes.
Oh, how do you forget? All right.
I forgot his name, but I know I could call to mind who he is. Pretty much, Alex fits his playstyle more.
In this game, yes.
In this game, but if you go back to 4, Geef is definitely hands
Snake
down.
Eyes is Geef.
Exactly. Street Fighter 4, Snake Eyes is Geef. Street Fighter 5, if you were to have 2 characters that Snake Eyes is, he's Geef and he's Alex.
Yeah.
Hands down. Like, if you see him in Street Fighter 5, you see him play Alex, you're like, God damn. And then you're gonna.
I didn't know I was playing with Zangief.
Zangief, good game. What? Good game, man. How'd you not break the controller?
I'm rooting for Tsukito. I've been rooting for him for a while.
Given.
No, I hope he comes out first though.
That's a given. He's definitely. Oh, you want him to win?
I want him to win.
I don't want.
And I was super happy that he won CEO.
I want someone else.
Yeah, he won. Beat Infiltration.
I thought Infiltration won.
He beat him and he went to losers and he beat.
He cleaned up house.
He cleaned house. He pretty much he reset the bracket and then ended it on a perfect.
See, why don't you fucking send me the link? I was actually really interested.
We could watch that right after this.
She.
But anyway, definitely.
I watched the whole thing.
I want to see. As much as I despise the dude, I want to see some Justin Wong up there.
Justin Wong!
I want to see some Justin.
Why don't you
Wong.
like him?
I haven't seen enough of his playstyle, honestly.
Because he broke my friend's stick. That's all.
Oh.
That's all. Defend the North. 2015. Broke my friend's stick.
Tell the
Fuck
story.
him.
Do you mind sharing the story with the audience?
It's not even much of a story. Sherry Jennings had a setup.
Justin Wong, we calling you out, boy. Here first on EX. Boy, better listen.
He ain't listening to this shit.
You better listen.
My friend, he had his
still
stick.
have the stick?
Yeah, he still has
You
the
should
stick.
bring it to him when you see him.
Hey, Justin.
Look what you did!
You remember this stick? You remember?
He'll probably just do what he does
Swing
live
out.
when he's with Gutex.
He's like, all right,
Smile
cool.
and peace sign. It's like,
And then he disappears, and you're like, hey, wait, that works?
you're right, Justin. You're right. You are an adorable Asian fat man. You're right. I'm wrong.
But he rep in America, so.
Him and Knuckle do. Why is it still Asians that are repping America, but still...
We'll take what we can.
We will take what we can, you know? It's Knuckle Do and... What's his face? I want to see Smug clear into top 16, but that's not top 8, so...
So, no, it's nothing. Apparently, in Evo.
I mean, if he has the ability to... I
don't see it happening.
I don't see
we should have
what's
said
his face
what
getting
Evo
into.
is. Did you guys say that?
I mean,
Right?
it's
If
the
you
Super
don't know
Bowl
what
of fighting
Evo is,
games. It's the
There you
NBA Finals.
If you don't know what Evo is, you tuned out like half an hour ago.
There you go. No, there you go. Yeah, you're not.
If
wrong.
you don't
It's
know
the
what
Super Bowl
Evo
fighting
is,
games,
Oh,
look
yeah.
up what.
This is actually important. Evo Top 8 will be on ESPN 2. So you can watch that on television.
You heard that, Grandpa? Watch it. Watch that shit. That's what I'm into. That's that
Top 8
esports
only,
shit.
though.
I mean, that's kind of
Yeah, it's way better than
really,
nothing. It's
kind of really what matters, but I mean, if you're interested enough and you're like, I wonder who else was in this.
It's the fact that
it's on television.
On television.
That's
It's
the big
a
thing.
Major
It's
thing.
on television.
This is
Yeah, I know.
esports.
And
you
it's
know
on
what I
ESPN
mean?
2. That's pretty big.
I mean, people don't like the fact that like, you know, oh, what's this esports, man? You're just playing it. There's people dedicating their life to, like, you know, pushing past physical limits.
Did we just segue to a new topic?
Yeah.
That's something else. Let's just
We're
focus
gonna
on
end it
Evo.
off here.
We'll save that there.
ESPN 2 Evo next week, Friday through Sunday, I believe. And
This has been the EXPodcast.
this has been EXPOD.
Hurry up!
Cast.
I'm fucking hungry.
We're hungry. We out. We're probably never gonna use this episode later.
Yeah, we are.